to a golden retriever.
Well, because
you licked his palm, brother. You licked his palm and said, "I'm one of the treat."
No, but it's because you got to realize what cop it is. No, initially I ran up to him thinking it was just some other cop.
Hey,
I thought it was
back
like
up a little bit. Let Leon in the circle, brother.
Yeah.
How's it going, sir?
Folks?
If I need to be brought up to the stand for your case, I'm more than willing to do so. I normally don't do this, but you know, there's what's right's right, what's wrong's wrong. So I got on duty. I heard some chase involving you and Luciano at one point. In fact, I believe I caught you guys again, Luciano, you and Clark Mason. I don't got evidence of that, but I'm pretty damn sure you know what situation I'm talking about.
Sure.
But what had happened was, oh yeah, Harry, you were there too. Dressing up very oddly. But anyways, what had happened was, I think there may have been like a shootout here or something. I don't know what started it, but here's what's relevant to you. Bo, you were called out. Your particular clothes, you didn't change them at all. I make it a point to make sure we know what the target is, because I don't chase random people that might be interference. It's always about going after the main target. After we lost you for just a little bit, we found you again. But the entire time, it was very clear that you were the guy we were looking for. For what reason at the time, I don't know. But I know you had something. And there was a certain point where I saw Luciano. I believe you were in the same vehicle as Bo over at the Alta Street Apartments. And you eventually got on a boat. And the call was made on the radio by the same individual that wrote the warrant. He gave an exasperated, "Oh, he got on a boat. Like, that shit, we're not chasing energy," right? Yeah. Now, why does it matter to me? I've been on the police force long enough, as has he, as have many of us. You're taking shit and you're running off with it, right? It's a swap, right? You've got the shit. You don't just let that go and just say, "Oh, they got on a boat," because if you care about the crime, you're gonna care about the evidence. You can't just let that go in front of you without even trying. It doesn't make any sense. It's like letting a murderer run away with a murder weapon, right? You can't just ignore it. The reason why it's relevant to y'all is the person who wrote the warrant let you go away. There was no attempt to apprehend you on the boat or whatever. Given the fact that you're with Bo, you had the opportunity to take those things and dip. So Bo not having the weapon was not because of an arrow. It wasn't because we lost you for 2 minutes. It's that warrant conveniently left out vital police information. That warrant, given, like, the officer that wrote that warrant intentionally left out information so that it looked better for the judge. I will say that
There's another officer here. Just heads up.
Well, let me see who that is.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, okay, he's good. I did bring it up with my high command. I did demand something get done, and I demand that the case get dropped. It's no other reason other than, in my opinion, they believed you were a clean guy, and they took a opportunity to try to raid you over some bullshit.
Yep.
I'm not about that.
Picked up on in the cell.
Yeah, for sure.
There's something else. When you got away on the boat, Luciano, allegedly or whatever, the same individuals that wrote that warrant conveniently disappeared with you, their boat, and there was zero attempt to figure out what happened with the rest of the story, right? There was no attempt to capture you, because I found you guys. I kept looking. It was me and Air One. We had like 15, 20 cops. All of a sudden, they all just magically disappear. We got them, boys. No, I kept looking. I found you. I called it over radio. So the individual, you could have had that gun. Right. You can't just leave that shit out. So if you do call me, need me on the stand, I will more than willingly do so.
So what does it mean also? Because like I believe it was included even in the report that I mentioned to that cop Ventura. I mentioned specifically that I gave it to the Hydra captors that I was with. I gave it to the people that I was with. I said that straight up, and I still went ahead and went through with it.
Well, that's what's cooked about it, and that's what makes it so nasty because we knew, and even in the warrant, in the report, it says that we knew that you were talking about other Cypress members. And we knew that Luciano was in the car because Luciano didn't have a mask. So what you said, like, you could, even if you were like, yo, my captors or whatever, we in good faith know you gave it, your claim is that you gave it to someone in Cypress, right?
Sure.
So to pretend that didn't happen is literal, like, corruption. Like, I can't pretend if I'm removing evidence that, like, makes you look good, so judge signs it, you shouldn't be a police officer.
Agreed.
There's a lot more than just what you see on the warrant. There's what actually happened, and what actually happened, I'm shocked to even believe. Like, I'm shocked at even that what happened actually happened. That makes sense.
Yeah, the fact that we're here now talking about it. Yeah.
I will say that I'm not doing this like out of band. Like I said, I did talk to my high command. I brought it up, and then I think because of politics, you know, not wanting to piss someone off, there's other just idiotic things that are occurring. Nothing was done, but I did make it clear to my chief that if I need to talk about it, I will do so, because I people over left and right. I've got that history, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it in a way that's not police-like, if that makes sense.
Right.
Sure.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I will. I'll 100%. I'll speak to my lawyer because we've been working on this, and we're waiting on it to get sent to like get the case approved so that we can go to court. We've been waiting on that for about a month now. I'll talk to him and bring up to him what you said, and 100% appreciate it. Yeah, I'll call you up.
Easy. Please try to keep this like close, because obviously, you know how others can take it, like I'm targeting them or this, that, and the third for whatever reason. This to me is serious enough of a matter that, you know, I can't see other officers do the same thing, so something does need to be said. But if you call me up, ask me these questions, give my narrative, I will more than willingly do so, including the question of, was this raid legal?
All right. We appreciate you, Brian. Thank you.
Anytime.
Thanks, Brian. Thank you, guys.
Wait, what about me? Appreciate me, guys.
Hold on. Let's get a little cootie off here a little bit, eh? Come on, yeah. Fuck him up.
Wait, what?
Verbally.
Hey, Kuti.
Listen, you kutta bitch, and I will kill you. I will kill you. With words, don't you worry. I will kill you with words, you kutta sala kamina chutia. You understand me? You won't do shit. You won't do shit. You are chutia. You are kutta.
You chutia.
You shoot the
Yes.
Yeah. Fight back.
Yes.
What happened to Word?
Holy shit.
He's just a cadet. He's
a big soft.
Holy shit.
Hey,
You take care, brother.
I'm the real Mumbai king.
Big ol' Kuta.
What are you saying when you say